Hello class, this is your instructor Kirsty Richmond, and for these pre-recorded lecture videos and our first one, I want to welcome you to English 120 and explain basically the format of this course and help you navigate our course page and see how everything works together. So first off, these class session videos, or these recorded lectures as they're also called, they have a couple of functions. One is that I really recommend that you begin watching them early in the week, like around Monday or Tuesday, because these videos will explain the assignments and walk you through what I want you to get out of the readings and how the exercises and readings will help you with the larger essays that are usually due at the end of the week or that we'll keep working on each week. Now, you do not need to watch all of the videos at once, right? These videos are short and are designed to be paired with a reading or assignment to make it easier for you to divide up your time in manageable chunks. What you'll do every week with these pre-recorded lectures or these online class session videos is complete a worksheet. I know in the syllabus it says do a summary, but I'm not doing that. I feel the worksheet helps you a bit more. So to find this worksheet, you need to go to our course page, and basically under our weekly modules, so we're in week 1 right now, you'll see right here it says week 1 class session worksheet. There's also a little paperclip icon to tell you that this is a document. Basically, you click here, and then you'll download this worksheet by clicking on this green link up here. And it may take a minute for it to load, and it'll give you the option to save this somewhere on your computer, and so you'll just do that, and then you can open the document, enter your answers in the worksheet. It looks like this, and then at the end of the week you'll submit this to get credit for watching all of these recorded videos. Now, one of the first things I want you to do in this worksheet is to find our announcements in our course page and show that you've read them and respond to them. So announcements are important. I will be sending them out every Monday to explain what the assignments are for the week and kind of give you a heads up of things to look for. I may also send them out throughout the week to give you additional resources or clarify directions if confusion arises in the class. So from our course page, to get to an announcement, and anytime you just look in this left-hand menu and click on announcements, and then you'll find usually new announcements. There'll sometimes be like a little green dot here to tell you when there's a new announcement to read, and then you'll just click on the announcement and it will come up for you. All right, so the other thing I want to go over in the syllabus, and to find the syllabus, basically if you just go back to our course page, I think I've already pointed out to you, just go to the home and scroll down, and here's your syllabus document. I recommend printing it out and having it available for easy access. But what I want to explain are your assignments and how they're weighed. So not all assignments are equal in this course. Some you really want to put your attention toward, and some, hey, if you miss one, it's okay, it won't tank your grade usually. All right, so watching these like video recordings, they equal 15% of your grade. You have some smaller essays that also equal 15% of your grade, divided over 4. You have a bunch of exercises, so notice that altogether these equal a large chunk of your grade. But notice how for these 3, they're divided over multiple assignments. So you have 13 exercises throughout the entire course. That means that each assignment's worth about 2.3%. However, we have 4 major essays, and on their own, each of these is worth 10%. So that's 5 times the amount of one exercise. All right, so if you miss one exercise, you'll lose like 2 points in the class. So if you were at 100, you're now down to 98% in the class. So it hurts a little, but it's not the end of the world. However, if you miss one of these major essays, you just dropped at least a whole letter grade in your course. So make sure that you put in good effort for the personal essay, supporting a position with sources essay, taking a stand essay, and responding to literature essay. And we'll be spending usually 2 weeks on each essay to help you prepare and do your best on these. So they won't come up and surprise you. You'll know we'll be working on them and the different steps to go through for those essays. Now, one little tip I want to give about time management for English 120, and this sometimes throws off newer college students and when they're taking online courses. So to manage your time, it's best to block out specific time spots in your schedule to work on this class, because when we don't physically meet together, it's easy to forget that this class exists, okay? So I highly recommend setting reminders in your phone or your planner, however you keep on track. And I would recommend dividing up the coursework maybe over 3 days of about 3 hours each. So this is how I arrived at that number, and this is a good rule of thumb for all of your college courses. You should set aside about 9 hours a week to work on each class. And how I arrive at that number is for every credit hour a course is, it usually equals 3 hours of work. That's how we arrive at the credit hour of 3, essentially. So if you take a 3 credit class, which most of your courses at Multnomah are, that equals about 9 hours a week, okay? So for this course, you should plan to schedule 9 hours a week over about maybe 3 days or more, however works with your schedule. Now, a couple specific tips for this class. Don't do all of the reading in one sitting, okay? Our brains are designed to take in new concepts in small doses, and when we put too many new concepts in, they just get overwhelmed and they start forgetting everything. So don't do a marathon with this course like on Sunday night every week. Space it out. If possible, for this last point here, give yourself a day to review what you wrote. So if you write something on Thursday, maybe you submit it on Friday. Give yourself a day to go through and review and proofread. All right, a couple last minute points. Here is a syllabus activity, which I just showed you already how to locate the syllabus. And a lot of those points I just covered are things I want you to address right here in this class session worksheet. And there's a few questions like find the learning outcomes in the syllabus, which I think you can do and then put right there. So if you want, you can pause the video, complete that, or just keep watching. We only have a little bit left to do. All right, the last thing for this video is I do want you to get to know your classmates a bit. There won't be a whole lot of interaction, but sometimes it's just helpful to know who you have in the course. Maybe you have another course with them, and that way you guys have a face and a connection. So to find our discussion forum, you go back to our course, and you'll go to our home screen where we are. Scroll down to week 1. Basically just realize everything you need for the week is located usually under the week 1 module. So right at the top you have self-introduction, and go ahead and just click in this reply field here and type your little message, and then maybe go through and look at your classmates and just say hi to them. All right, that's all that I have for you to do in this video. Go ahead and complete these sections and then move on to part 2 when you are done in the next video.